Hey everyone. Unfortunately, my computer had did a automatic restart, did a Windows update, so it caused our morning webinar that we were doing to close right before I was actually going to close it. But we were in the middle of doing a overall review of what we looked at during this time of the news, so I'm still going to do that. Um, so this is an overall review of this morning's analysis of the USD news that we did today. So I'm just going to go over, I was trying to, right before I closed out, before my computer reset, I was trying to go over what we went over during the news. And so I just wanted to show you guys how things were faring out. Remember, we had anticipated a few areas where the market could turn, and we finally got our turn here. And so remember, we chose this area here, buy stop order at 109.85. We also had one at 109.92. It went about 20 pips below where we originally had anticipated. But I stood strong, even though it wicked us into our order way up here, drug us about 100 pips backwards. I held strong because I knew that this thing was in an uptrend. And so now that it's here, it's already crossed the uptrend anchor break on the 10-minute. And so I'm expecting and anticipating a continuation of the uptrend on here for the euro dollar. Give me 1 second. Just updating the our signal service so that the people can jump on if they want to hear the review. All right, so it is going back up. We're becoming positive on euro dollar. So I'm expecting this not only to go up, but big picture, I think we're on the 5-day or something like that. Yeah. So big picture, it has a long way to go up. I'm expecting a continuation of the uptrend all the way up to 112.66. Once we get to 112.66, I'm expecting a massive retracement to the downside back to pretty much where we are. So I'll probably short from there, jump back in on a long, and then once it goes long again, it's going to keep going all the way to the top. So my highest TP I have is 121.10, but I might hold it. We'll see what happens. Actually, no, I'll leave it there, 121.10, and then we'll be in supply. So I'll be figuring out somewhere to short by the time we get up there. All right. Now let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going back up. Perfect. Because Dixie's done with that false positive that it just gave this morning. We called the false positive. I didn't want to trade that though. So we didn't take advantage of it. We just waited and rolled the wave on that. So Bitcoin went down due to that, but now it's going back up because I think I was positive 200 or 300 bucks. Now it's back up to almost 600. So we're good to go there. This Swiss yen has been, oh, it's been annoying. Yeah, I'm already down $2,000 on this thing. But anyway, I found this area up here, but I got in originally here and it's pulled back on me and it's just taking forever to turn around. They're just like lingering. And it's like, wow, you're just holding up. Like right here, see, they went up, came down. I was green here. Then they went up, they came down, then they came back up again. It's like they're just playing. Just drop already. So we have a supply area or what I like to call an institutional selling range candle over here that it already hit. And so it may go deeper into it, which is probably what it's doing, but we need this thing to tank. And then once it breaks this on the 15-minute chart below 137.1640, I'm anticipating a continuation of the downtrend. And boy, are we going to make a lot of money on this thing, because we have a long way to go. What is the chart on this one? Let me see. There we go. We got a long way to go on this baby. So I'm taking this all the way down to 112.15 if anyone's interested in shorting Swiss yen. All right. Next one. Euro dollar. Well, let's look at Dixie real quick. We'll just go through here. So Dixie was supposed to short, but it went long. Let's look at this 9-minute. And let's look at this 1-day anchor break. That's why I like to annotate so I can remember where I put stuff. Let's so 1-day anchor break. Okay, so it's definitely not, if it breaks this, it's going to continue long. So I'm not expecting that. And let me see if I can get that. Oh, that's the same one. All right. Hold on just a second. So again, I'm just reviewing because I was cut off early. So I'm not charting or anything. I'm just reviewing. You guys got to go watch the video. It's recorded and it's also on YouTube. But if you follow me, it's on TradingView. I was on here for all of the news this morning from about 5:30 in the morning till about 10 a.m., something like that. So you can see everything we did in real time. Right now, I'm just reviewing it real quick just to see how things fared according to what we anticipated. So I anticipated the possibility of it coming here somewhere around this area. Of course, it blew past that. I think they're going to come down. They just wanted to stop out people, and they're probably going to have orders filled within this area, even though they wicked up. They just wicked up to a slightly higher resistance level. That's all that was. So let's go back down to this 9-minute, see what we were looking at back then. So what we were hoping for was for resistance support. Wait, what is it? We were hoping for this right here, this resistance here, to actually cause us to short. This is where we were going to short originally, and it did. But as soon as the news came out, all they did was hit this right here. This is a rally-based rally. It's a nice one here. But they hit this on the 9-minute chart, and they took off. And so because they touched this here, this is all still downtrend, but they left this one little supply area here. So because they hit it and took off, it violated this supply area and as well as this resistance level here. And they went all the way to the top to this. This is a drop base, or actually a drop a base, this whole thing, and then a drop on a higher time frame. So I don't think this is going to become support. I think they're going to blow through all of this. This will be, let's see here. Oh yeah, we already had this mapped out. This was a major support level, and it came down and hit it perfectly. So we can get rid of the hourglass because it actually worked. This resistance only worked temporarily, so we'll delete it. This will be our downtrend anchor break. Once it gets here, we are good to go on the downtrend. Once price action closes below 178.80. Now I'm going to make two lines here. We're going to make them dark blue. My purpose for this is to see what this area looks like on the higher time frame. Within this square right here, or rectangle here. So let's go up to like a 90-minute, 9-hour. There we go. You guys see that? That's a base candle. That's what I'm talking about. It's a drop, base, drop. But if you look at it, that's a downtrend formation. Okay, so there's more sellers in this area. So buyers had to add a lot of orders in here this morning to violate these sellers. But when they come back down, these sellers are going to kick back in right in this price range here. And this price range was previous resistance. So I think this was just to stop people out, of course, but now they're on their way back down. And we'll see what happens on the way down. But yeah, this is the same as this side area here. So this range was a base candle on a higher time frame. And so we're getting a nice response from it, is the point. All right, so we can delete this. And this is now going to go up here. Because that's the one they were after. Let's try a different time frame. 30-minute. I like that 45. I really like the 80. This area right there, that's perfect actually. Not get any more perfect than that. All right, and then all right, so here we have this here. Let's go ahead and save this. Dixie. This is the 80-minute. All right, so I'm gonna share this with the group. This is Dixie, and once Dixie downtrend, if price action closes below 178.80. 178.80. There we go. So Dixie's in a downtrend if price action closes below 178.80. That downtrend is going to continue. And I can pretty much tell all of this right here is a downtrend formation. So all of this here. So we should see this continue coming down. All right. So euro dollar, we were expecting it to go up. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yes, yes, yes. I love this formation. This is the formation we're looking for an uptrend. Let's see if we have confirmation of an uptrend. Let's try. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. So I don't have to map it out. That's why I do this here. Bam. Perfect. All right. So now let's turn this all on. So based on the 10-minute, we have an uptrend signal. Uptrend on the 8-minute. Uptrend 7, 6. 6-minute, we have an uptrend confirmation. I don't like how they're babysitting going up, so they're probably going to pull back. Oh, yeah, here it is. They're probably going to pull back down to here. So we need to anticipate and expect price action to pull back again to 109.78 area. So expect it to come back down. This is all noise here. There's nothing in here. So expect it could wick down before taking off again. These are our entries that it put us in drawdown on, but that's fine. We only got in drawdown about 92, about 15 to 20 pips, something like that. Wasn't too bad. And then I had some orders that were way up here. I forgot to put my manual stop up here. So I had to ride the wave on this one, but that's fine. All in all, we knew where it was going and where it was going to turn. This was my downtrend anchor break, meaning if it passed this or closed below that price, I was just going to jump out the trade, take a loss. But it did what we said. You guys can catch the video and see me walk through it minute by minute. Euro dollar. Looks like it's doing what we wanted as well. Let's go to this 3-hour. Oh yeah, that's nice. So we had anticipated it coming into this area, and if it did, then we would move our buy stop. So let's go ahead and move the buy stop down. We're gonna move it to this price here, 124. That says 28. $124.17. Let's do 124.25. Let's do that. All right, so let's do 124.25. And as it's going up, it'll grab us and it should keep going up after that. Check out the video for more information on where we're going and all that good stuff. Just wanted to give an update to show you that even though it didn't happen while we were on the webinar, it's happening now, what we anticipated. Dollar CAD. We were in a short. We said it might get up here, but it could turn early. It's turning early. And let's see where we saved it at. Dollar CAD right here. All right, so we were saying that this was in a big picture uptrend, but as of right now, And the reason why we say big picture uptrend, if you look here, we have it mapped out going up, but right now they're retracing to the downside before they take off to go back up. So we're just trying to capitalize off of this counter trend trade, which is dangerous and risky. But as you can see, we're faring well on the trade itself. So I'm going to zoom back in again to the 15-hour and allow you to see here that we do have a major support level as well as some demand here. And so we have an order to buy at $1.30, but we're shorting it down to $1.30.45. We're going to TP off of this short that we already got in. We only added this sell limit order as an add-on to us already shorting, so it wasn't really a big deal. But as you can see, they came into this wick over wick downtrend, and that's what they're reacting off of to go down. So we just wanted to make sure if we were going to get in this trade with an add-on, it was at the extreme, but hasn't reached us yet. So we're just going to stay there, though. We're not going to move in case they want to pop back up real quick. We'll be ready for them. We didn't even look at gold at all. So here we are with gold. There was a lady that was on here a week ago, I think. Forget her name. Might have been Cindy or something like that. I forget her name. But I was letting her know that that the best place to get in on gold is to buy it here at about 1970. So she was saying, well, is it a good idea for us to short it there? And I said, no, it's not a good idea. You guys can check that out on the webinar as well. And so I said, but I'll take a chance with you. I'll buy one. And just to show you that I do believe and trust that it's going to come down to this area. But I think it's going to go against us first. And sure enough, it did go against us. Started to make its way down to us. And we were, in the positive. But then it went against us again. Now we're positive again. And I'm just waiting to see if it's going to come down a little more. Otherwise, I'm just going to, I'll find somewhere to get stopped out at. But the market's about to close anyway, so I'll be fine. I'll figure this out Sunday or Monday. But for right now, I'm just going to leave it because I do believe this is another opportunity to get in at a lower price to go long. And that's on gold. All right, so that's pretty much it. All right, you guys, just wanted to get on here and show you that basically what we were anticipating on everything, primarily the euro dollar, because the Dixie was the thing that was out today. We nailed it again. Every time it hit these levels, we knew if it was going to pull back or if it was going to turn. Now we're finally in the turn, and we're going to go long again. All right, so God bless you guys. I wish you all the best, and I'll be back online whenever I can. Ciao.